Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil 2 Rail. You're watching part 2 of the Turok 2 Let's Play. So we just got done loading the game right there, and I wanted to show, like, hey, you can save and then load anywhere in this game, whereas before you really had to save at the checkpoint stations, which are very few and far in between in this game, and a lot of the levels are a lot longer, especially like levels 4, 5, and 6. They are extremely long levels in my opinion. I think the only level in Turok 1 that really comes close is probably the final confrontation level, the last level in Turok 1. I feel like that one's the only one that's like comparable length in my opinion. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get back into the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and rescue their child here, which you could probably hear them crying out a little bit. We're going to hit that switch, but I want to go ahead and get some items here. Get some ammo, some life force. And we're going to hit that switch. It's going to open up that fake wall right there. We can go down here, and there's going to be 2 entrails that are going to ambush us here. But we're going to do our best to try to stun lock them and take them out. Remember, try to go for the heads. It's one shot, one kill with that, and if you stun lock them, it makes them that much more easier. So we will take them out. Rescue a child who's probably mentally scarred seeing all that happen right in front of her. But continue on. We're gonna hit this teleporter. It's gonna take us into the next section of the Port of Adia, and then we're gonna get our next key right here, which I want to say is our second level 2 key. I want to say, I could be wrong. Am I gonna check? Yep, awesome. So we have 4 more keys to find this level, and then 1 piece of the new ultimate weapon is a game called the Nuke, which unfortunately I don't use it until the final boss for reasons. But yeah, so jump in this teleporter right here, and this will take us to one of the sections that was actually in the opening. No, not this one. That was a previous one actually. There's actually a thing you can do here to open up a secret area. I'm going to demonstrate here, I believe, and I'm surprised I got it so well. It's very, very remote, and it's very hard to really aim, especially with the Nintendo 64 controller. And as much as I like the Nintendo 64, man, that controller was gosh awful. It really was. But let's see. I'm just looking for items right here. When I start looking at the sky, that's when we're gonna, yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save because I didn't want to take forever, but luckily it doesn't take me forever. So I'm going to show you that there are 3 birds here that we are going to have to take out. I'm surprised I got that in one shot. Right here, I think I'm going to get this one in one shot to the next bird. I'm just getting an idea where its flight path is. Take a shot, that one. The third one's going to take me a few shots, but when you take out these 3 birds, a door is going to open in the area, and you can continue on. Hit this switch right here, it'll open up the area behind the waterfall with an entrail. 2 entrails, I believe. No, just 1 entrail. You'll get our first level 3 key, I believe. Or the last level 2 key. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's 6 keys in this level, but we already got 3. And this door right here, that ladder, is the way that opened when you take out those birds. You get a lot of life force and ultra health, and Turok is once again going to introduce himself to us. Because, you know, we didn't quite get his name the first few times we got 100 life force. And then right here we're going to be introduced to one of the 2 types of portals that are going to be in every level, special type of portals, and they have these special switches that will open them. And this one will be the lesser of the 2 evils, where you don't have to fight anything. This is a talisman chamber, as Adon is going to explain.
This is a talisman chamber, a holy place that evil cannot enter. Activating the warp portals opens gateways to these ancient sanctuaries. Your quest will require you to locate 5 sacred talismans. The talismans will grant you immunity from certain types of danger.
Oh yes, they will.
And allow you access to new areas that must be explored. The spirits that watch over these chambers will require an offering of a mystical eagle feather.
And sometimes those feathers are a pain to find.
There are 5
Joshua's not amused.
And 5 eagle feathers that must be found as your quest unfolds.
It's like, this is what it sounds like Telsa had to deal with, but with Chronoscepter pieces. I'm not a big fan of this. But yeah, so these talisman chambers, there's 6 five in general. And each of the five talisman chambers after this point will have a unique power up for Joshua to get. This one doesn't have one, it's just an introduction to these portals. And but level 2 we're gonna get the Leap of Faith. Level 3 I believe is the Breath of Life. Level 4 is the Heart of Fire. Level 5 is the Whisperer Talisman, and then level 6 is the Eye of Truth Talisman, I believe. I might have butchered the names, but those are the names that I remember them as. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get a little bit of an upgrade once we stop hunting around for Life Force. But there's a switch right here. It's gonna open up, and then we're gonna get the Tek Bow, which is an amazing weapon. It's one of my favorite weapons in the early game because the arrows here, just like in Turok 1, they will explode, and there's also a sniping ability to use with it. And the arrows themselves are a little bit nerfed in the sense that they will take a minute to explode, but they do amazing damage to enemies. If you can nail a intro on the body, I think anywhere on the body actually, they will blow themselves up after they detonate, or the Tek arrow will outright just kill them. And then with the sniping capabilities, it's a lot easier to headshot enemies at a far distance. And they really want you to use this feature in the latter parts of this level. And this little platform right here is the Leap of Faith Talisman. I really don't know what to say about it. Not say about it, what to call it. But it's basically an icon that once you have the Leap of Faith Talisman, it will cause you to jump across automatically to get the Primagen key over there. And the Primagen key is like a second Chrono Scepter-esque kind of side quest that you need to do. You need 6 Primagen keys to unlock the final boss. Just the final boss. There's not a level 7, but you need all 6 to fight the Primagen in the game. So each level has a Primagen key, and generally, I think all of them require a talisman. That one requires Leap of Faith. Level 2 requires the Breath of Life talisman. Level 4, and that right there, I just quick loaded, so I got a little lost messing with my settings. But anyways, I digress. Level 4, I believe you need the Whisper Talisman. Level 5, you need the Eye of Truth, and then level 6, you need Leap of Faith, Breath of Life, Whisper, and I believe Eye of Truth. Yes.
Greetings, Turok.
And
how may I assist you?
I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show off the quick warp feature right here. So this is a new feature to the more modern Turok 2. You can quick warp in between checkpoints in all levels in the hub, and this makes quick traveling such a blessing. It makes this game so much more bearable when you have to backtrack to get Primagen keys and all that. Because in OG Turok 2, you had to play through the whole level or go back to the portal that warped you into the level and back into the hub room. So it's a lot of backtracking. That's the one complaint I've had about Turok 2, but it still remained one of my favorite games on the Nintendo 64. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna hit the switch right here, or not. We're going to go up there, hit the switch, and this will open the path to the next child we need to rescue. So very important. And then this little alcove I blew up, there's regenerating the ammo here. In Turok 2, I guess because some enemies take a lot more punishment than Turok 1, you're not as big of a risk of running out of ammo like in Turok 1. If you got a little careless with your ammo in Turok 1, you could be in a bit of trouble. But in Turok 2, there's regenerating ammo points in different parts of the level, so that's always a nice thing to know. So we're going to take out all those Raptoids, and then we're going to hit in there switch, and this will open up the doors. I believe, yes, the door is right here. And then we're going to hit in there switch right here, and this will open the drawbridges right here and allow us access to the back area where the child is. We're going to take out the intros here, and the intros will allow us, man, that shotgun shell from far away really took his head off. Generally generally doesn't happen whenever I'm doing it, but you know, rescue the next shot. We have one more, and then we're done with all of our objectives. So we're going to continue on, climb out here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up to the ammo point, and I'm going to refill all my ammo, and then I'm going to jump cut while I'm refilling all my ammo. So I like to refill all my ammo right here, and that's what I'm going to do. So boop, we have all of our ammo, so we're going to continue on, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit a, I really wish there had been like a little bit more fight right here, because it's a big wide open area. That's one of the missed opportunities I feel about Turok 2, but we're going to hit the switch right here, and another switch to the right. I forget that there's another switch. Hit both these switches to open up the hidden path behind the waterfall. Continue on, and we'll get into the city, like the villagey part of the Port of Adia, where there's houses and all that good stuff. So you can collect these arrows in these target practices if you want. A little nice, cool thing right there. And then we're going to go, not there, into the house, and we're going to hit a switch. And that will open up the path in the back. And it'll be, I think, a rap toy that'll come out here, I believe. Right? Maybe? No? Intro? It's one of the two. Okay, it's a rap toy. You didn't see it. He's like, ah! He just rolls. He does a barrel roll. Standing completely still and rolling probably in the wrong direction. He should have rolled the opposite direction. But hit the switch here, this will open up the next section. And if you want to take out this area right here, you can. It'll only show a Raptoid, and I think there's some ammo, maybe some health right here. 20 health right here if you need it. If you don't need it, you don't really have to blow that up. And then we're going to take out this entrail, and then we can go up to the next section. If you want to blow up, I think there's a fake wall right underneath the bridge, I believe. If you want to take that out, you can with those barrels. You don't have to. I don't think I actually do it. Thank you, Turok. I don't think I actually do it. If you run up here, the door will automatically open. Take out the entrail. And I'm over here, I'm thinking I'm going to try to get those explosive shells, I think. If I'm going to miss it, I believe. And, oh no, I got it. But I have full explosive shells, so we don't need it. And I don't know if there's a way to get up there to the top. There might be, but I don't get up there. But after you're done, you can continue up here, go along that drawbridge, and then continue on into the next section. And I gotta say, the Port of Adia, I think it's one of my more favorite tracks in Turok 2. But like, Turok 2 soundtrack is amazing. Like, all the tracks in this game are amazing. One of my favorite soundtracks in the game. So there's actually a switch to my right. I'm gonna forget to hit it. I'm gonna take out the enemies here. You can take out the Raptoid here. I don't think there's a switch where he came from in that hole on the left. It's just some ammo. So, and one thing also, those little exclamation marks you see on the screen, that was not also in the original one. And you know, it might seem like a little bit of an easy mode for the earlier levels because they're a lot more well lit. But in other levels, particularly the Death Marshes and also the Lair of the Blind Ones, the super dark levels, it's very difficult to see switches when there was very poor lighting. I mean, it was Nintendo 64; they had to work with what they had. But it's very useful in the later levels, I find. I'm not gonna gripe and say, "Oh man, oh man, you need all the health hints." Nah, if they're there, I'm gonna use them. I have no qualms about that. But we're gonna rescue another child, so hit that switch you saw earlier, and open up this section. And this is probably the most hidden child in the area in this level, I feel. And basically, we're gonna take out all these entrails, and we're gonna keep climbing up, and then we're gonna get to where the child is. You need shotguns. There's plenty of ammo around. I think there's a regenerating ammo point here in a little bit. Not in this section, but up ahead there will be. So continue up, and then the drawbridge will fall down, and then we're gonna go around the other side to get the drawbridge to fall down, and that'll cause the other two to fall. So awesome. Climb up here, you get to where the child is, but we gotta go over here to actually unlock the cage. And also, one more thing about the soundtrack in Turok 2, the remastered version. You can switch from the PC version, which I think this is the PC remastered one. or the Nintendo 64 one, which is just as good. I think in this one, I do prefer the. I think I'm playing with the PC one. I'm like 90% sure I'm playing with the PC remaster soundtrack. I prefer this one to the Nintendo 64 one just by a hair. But I love Turok 2 soundtrack. I know I said that before. It is an amazing soundtrack. That's one of the things in video games that will make what's the one say? A bad video game into a good video game for me, and then a good video game into a great video game. And it's just one of those things. It's one of those. I love video game soundtracks. It's one of my favorite genres of music. But we hit that switch back there. Sorry about that little digression, but we hit that switch right there. It'll open up this area where the three Raptoids are coming out of, and this will allow us to continue the level. And I want to get these shotgun shells because I think I used 3 shotgun shells for 3 Raptoids, so that's pretty good. Then if I'm wrong, Future Phil can correct me. So we got the intro here. With an explosive. She's a. So take out these 2 Raptoids. I do take out both of them with one explosive shell, so that's always nice. And we're gonna continue to the left, hit the switch, and then it's going to open up a portal on that bottom, and then I want to call that a part, and I'll catch you, I believe, on the final part of the Port of Adia. So I'll check in next one, fellas and ladies. Have a good one. Bye.